News Mississippi.
For the Daily Digital, I'm Courtney Carter, and today is December 8th. Now, there is a ton to talk about this morning, but the first thing is David Chandler, who's moving from the state Supreme Court to work with the foster care system. Now, we have that story on the News Mississippi app, but here's what's happening. Because of a lawsuit called the Olivia Y lawsuit, Olivia Y was one of the 8 children found being abused in Mississippi's foster care system. Because of that, several things have to happen in order to be in accordance with a federal ruling that said things have to happen in Mississippi to change foster care in Mississippi. So going along with that, Governor Bryant appointed David Chandler, who is soon to be a former Supreme Court Justice for the state of Mississippi. He appointed him as the the executive director of that department. And so he's going to work directly with the governor. Now, this has not happened. It is a new position that's been created. And the first time that someone representing the foster care system has worked directly with and to the governor when it comes to making those changes and improving things for children who find themselves in welfare programs and foster care in the state of Mississippi. Now, some more changes that could be happening. The Center for Health Policy for the state of Mississippi did a study that shows that maybe University Medical Center shouldn't be ran by the College Board anymore because there are so many things that have to happen in order for decisions to be made. You've got board meetings, signatures, Board of Trustees have to come together. And also that study shows that maybe the trustees just aren't experts when it comes to long-term strategy for the hospital. Now, this comes after earlier in the year when the hospital got a F rating. They had a grade of F for having some unsafe practices, some things being left where patients can get to it. And so this is all part of a study that would show how to improve on the hospital. Now, speaking of health, there's a new STD. Now, Mississippi leads the nation in STD cases in the state, and this new one called MG is similar to herpes, as in when you first get it, you may not realize you have it, but then there's skin irritation, there's fever, there's burning, there's bleeding, there's irritation, things to look out for. So if that's something that you're concerned with, go ahead and give your healthcare provider a call. You can find more information about that as well on the News Mississippi app. Now, looking at the weather, it's warmer than usual. It does not feel like we are in the Christmas season here, and there is plenty of sunshine outside, but coming toward the weekend, you could be seeing some severe weather. Now, the National Weather Service says that it's still a few days away, but that the likelihood, looking like Sunday, you could see some severe weather, and when you have it this time of year with heavy rain and wind, you cannot rule out a tornado. But of course, News Mississippi will stay on top of that for you. And as always, you can get the latest news and weather updates on the News Mississippi app and minute-by-minute weather alerts on Twitter at news_ms. For the Daily Digital, I'm Courtney Carter.